Hey everyone, welcome to Near Disney. It's the Wednesday show where we, the Dream Team, come together as local real estate experts to just casually chat about everything that's happening on the market and local events, all the good stuff within a 25-mile radius of Cinderella's castle. That's the theme song. Gets us pumped to have this conversation. And hopefully, as everyone's jumping in, please introduce yourselves, say hi, let us know where you're watching from. If you personally know us or have worked with us before, we appreciate you continuing to watch. It's awesome that even
Yes.
after the sale happens, some of you still keep in touch with us, and that's awesome.
Mhm.
We love to keep that long-term relationship. And we'll introduce ourselves real quick. I'm Elijah Lewis with Florida in Motion Realty. And on Near Disney, they call me the Prince of Real Estate. And I'm joined in the little Brady Bunch square next to me by.
Hi, I'm Sue Kopdev, also with Florida in Motion Realty, and they call me Aurora. And I have to show everybody our fabulous fairy godmother. This is one of my presents for my birthday last week. So I now have my name on my shirt.
Sleeping
So,
Beauty. That's a
yeah.
great choice.
So,
Oh, Kim Hawk, the fairy godmother real
yeah.
estate. All it took, just like Cinderella, right? You swish of the wand, and suddenly your garb and
And
attire has
it
magically.
appeared at my door. It just was like magic.
Amazon Prime is very much like magic. Like
It's very
sometimes like
exciting.
same day delivery. Then
Yeah.
absolutely.
Well, we are so glad you guys have all joined us, and thanks again for hanging out. It's going to be a good time.
Yeah, coming up this weekend is Mother's Day. And so, of course, I just want to, if anyone hasn't made plans, if there's some people who have procrastinated or dared to do that, OrlandoDateNightGuide.com has you set for all kinds of guides to an unforgettable Mother's Day in Orlando, brunch events, and more. They highlight a lot of cute little ideas, everything from brunch specials to day trips and outdoor scenic places or local shops and craft experiences to go into places where you can like group paint. That's kind of fun. So yeah, feel free to peruse this Avalon Park Mother's Day events and specials. So yeah, downtown Orlando is an awesome place that's just full of great, cute, trendy activities and flowers boutique. You're the mother who's on the panel right now. Or is anything special going on with you?
I am the mother on the panel. Well, both of my daughters, I don't know what's happening with me on Sunday. That has not been revealed to me as of yet. But I do have two daughters who are both mothers. And so, I sent some gifts to them. On that note, though, I just wanted to point out to everybody that if you're looking for a great place to get flowers and you want to schedule it ahead or you want to either pick it up or delivery, Costco has beautiful roses and beautiful bouquets for very, very reasonable prices. And if you have Instacart, you can do delivery. So they also have chocolates and caramels and cakes and pies and all kinds of stuff. So if you're talking about somebody long distance, it's a great way. I've used a lot of Instacart since we moved here. It really
Yeah.
really helps birthdays and all kinds of stuff. So
Yeah, you have family that's long distance and
I
daughters
do.
who are mothers now too.
Yep.
That's cool. And yeah, there's a lot of clueless dads and sons who appreciate the pro tip on how to send flowers. That's for sure. I can tell you. Cool little events in downtown Orlando, like fun little things you can schedule. Just those memorable activities. If you want it to just be more than a meal, more than a lunch, there's fun stuff you can do, like Artifact Candle Foundry. It's basically this place that there's one in Thornton Park, Orlando. That's awesome. And there's also in Winter Garden. If do we want to keep all of Central Florida covered? But basically, you come in here, you do schedule an appointment. I think they did even still, when I checked the websites, have appointments open for Sunday. Everyone gets their little station, and basically all these bottles here are different scents that you can come together and create a scented candles mixture. in a really fun way with all the wax and the perfumes that go into it. And just all different kinds from grapefruit to sea breeze, pineapple, lavender, just like all these little fun things you can make these concoctions so that as it burns, different fun flavors like brown sugar and homemade cookies can just kind of permeate through, and everyone just has fun
Mhm.
having like a bonding activity. So it's always fun to talk about stuff like that. That's more than just a meal.
Yes,
And
I
with
agree.
that, yeah, you think that's a good thing to do
Oh,
with
yeah.
your own kids?
Yeah. Moms would rather have time with their
Time.
kids and their family, yeah, than anything else, and that, something like that just makes that time together a lot more special.
They
So,
say that you
I like
spell
it.
love Time, not as much Love.
That's right. I like that.
And with that, we'll kind of bring it over to the real estate market of things. Basically, in Celebration, Florida, I kind of wanted to highlight an investor opportunity. We just got a listing this week that's for a condo. And, sometimes we talk about people who are looking to buy into Celebration, the town built by Disney. It's been a place that's sort of held its value pretty well over the years when we review the data with people and investors as well to
Mhm.
just kind of show that chart. But sometimes when you buy, the thing is that people worry about that. Well, now I got to find a renter. And sometimes the best thing that could be possible is that it's already got a tenant who wants to stay long term and they're already paying a great competitive rate. So sometimes
Mhm.
you rent a place as a, as a as an owner. You just wanted to get it rented, and then you fell in love with your tenant, and all of a sudden that price that you rented it for them like 5 years ago just stayed that way, and you never raised the price. And then when you go to sell the home, the new investor comes in and it's just like, well, he's paying what? Just because it's just like, oh well, she's a great person and we wanted to give her a good deal, and we just did. She
Mhm.
always paid on time, so we never raised the rent on her, and so then you got to be the big the big person to do that. But good news is, all that to say, awesome listing in Celebration, Florida, 921 Begonia Road, Unit 302, has tenants in there already paying $3,000 a month. And I'd love to just kind of show you our nice video tour we created of the home. So please enjoy this showing. All right.
Beautiful.
So yeah, that is a 3-bedroom home, 2 bath, comes with a garage, and has that nice balcony that steps out and looks toward some park space. Actually, basically, just a beautiful setup. 1,460 square feet, has tenants already secured, so they're just looking for like to sell this as an investment property. Someone they're already locked into $3,000 a month in income. And what's great about this particular subdivision in the town of Celebration, Florida, the town built by Disney that's just minutes away from Disney Park. I mean, great for families who want to enjoy the attractions, and great for Disney cast members who want a quick commute to work. And so basically right across the street from the community pool and a gigantic freshly remodeled park space. So
Mhm.
really truly great. They pay some of the lower HOA fees in this particular condo association, which when it comes to investors buying units for investment purposes, that is key, because we're just trying
Mhm.
to maximize your income on a monthly basis with a purchase of a property. So if you're interested in that, anyone you know sounds like they want to buy into Disney to expand the portfolio, let me know. That's what our numbers are here for. We're happy to have that conversation with you, get to know you, or just show you what else is available in Central Florida. We,
Mhm.
we specialize all around. And so, with that, Sue, I think you had an update for us on the Margaritaville area of Central Florida. Did you kind of want to talk to that? I know that you have personally invested in that community in the past yourself. So, what's new with there? We went in and did an extensive video tour once upon a time, and so I'll just kind of play that while you
Talk
share the.
about Margaritaville. Yeah, it
Yeah.
wasn't that long ago. Yes, Margaritaville is known for investment purposes for short-term rentals. There's some other things though that people don't automatically realize, and that is you can live there part-time, you can live there full-time, you can make it your, as full-time, you can make it your primary residence. You can do long-term rentals as well, and that's kind of what I wanted to focus on. So it's just kind of come to my attention over the last week or so that Margaritaville, first of all, is very close to all of the parks, whether you're talking about Disney parks or Universal parks or SeaWorld. And the units themselves, for instance, the single family homes right now in the rental market, they have 13 single family homes, 3 or 4 bedroom. And then they have some 2 and 3 bedroom townhomes that are also available. But the fun thing about it is, for instance, a 4 bedroom, 4 bath might rent, or 4.5 bath might rent for $3,900, $3,800 to $3,900 a month. If you have 3 other roommates, like that home right there, that cottage is a 4.5.
They look
If
so
you
charming.
if you have 3 roommates that you want to go in with, the biggest thing to remember is that everybody has their own bathroom, so you're not sharing a bathroom. Those 4 bedroom units are over 2,000 square feet. So you've got definitely some room to roam around. You're in a resort style community. And for basically about $1,100 to $1,200 a month, you are getting your residence, and then you're getting all of your utilities as well. And you are free to enjoy the pool and all the amenities that Margaritaville has to offer. And like I said, it's super close to all the parks, because I know it's tough if you are, if you're a young person, you're typically working a job that's, $16 to $20 an hour, you can't really afford a whole lot. But if you try to get an apartment just with one other person, you're looking at a lot more than $1,100 or $1,200 a month. So just keep that in mind. And if you are interested in that, our personal rental property manager, her name is Suzanne DeCobo, and I can give you her name and number. If you want to contact me by text, you can put it in the chat. But it's a great opportunity and a great money saver, I think, for anybody who's trying to live in that area and live and work in that area. So yeah, I think that was all I wanted to say.
No, that's a pretty good rundown. Appreciate the market update for that. Really
Mhm.
charming and cool community for living and investing, and commutes to all of the best attractions in Central Florida.
That's it.
And I also think that you had a listing that you wanted to share as well. That was kind of a condo that didn't have the same deal where it had to be for investment. People could just move in. And if you want to maybe speak to your reunion listing and maybe tell us a little bit about that area as well, because I know
I
you
will.
have experience with it yourself.
Yes, Reunion is a 3 golf course golf community, and there's a lot to do there. This condo is a 3-bedroom, 3 full bath. It's over 1,600 square feet. It has a beautiful view from the balcony. It is being offered. It's fully furnished, but it's not completely furnished, but there is a lot of furnishings in there, as you can see. There are some beds available in the condo, and it's actually never been in a rental pool. It was owned by a family who just had it for family and friends when they would come to visit. So it's been very well maintained. Like I said, it's got a beautiful view. The new flooring, new laminate flooring in the living and dining area. And Reunion, again, is central, kind of like Margaritaville. It is, it's accessible to just about everywhere, is very, very close. And it's a gated community. We are offering that right now at $280,000, which is a great deal for a condo right now in that community. Yeah. So there you go for that one.
Awesome. Yep. So yeah, we just want you to know as viewers that our expertise and our experience, market availability for you spans the entirety of Central Florida. We have listings and do deals in these various communities, from Celebration, Florida to Reunion, Florida, there to Margaritaville. So just please, we are really linked into the real estate market here, and just happy to talk to you all about it. Absolutely. And I did just want to highlight, I saw this market update even as well from OrlandoBusinessJournal.com, saying that like a certain housing market in Central Florida has seen a boost as one of the nation's hottest. So I just, let's see if you can guess this one. Basically, experts are suggesting that there's been a little bit of a shift toward a buyer's market, and 3 Central Florida neighborhoods are among the hottest if you're looking to jump into Central Florida. And basically, neighborhoods with the most momentum in the form of increasing prices, increasing sales, or faster sales as of Q1 2005. Central Florida had one neighborhood in the top 10, zip code 32836, which is Dr. Phillips and the Golden Oak zip code. This zip code had 113 new listings in the first quarter of this year that we're just coming out of, and an average list price of $1.14 million. And the 2 other neighborhoods that made the top 100 in the neighborhood for that growth is Monteverde, and that's part of International Drive, and also Orlando. So at the 32821 zip code. So basically, we actually have a listing in Monteverde. It's part of the Bella Collina community, kind of like this Mediterranean resort looking beautiful. And we've done coverage of that as well. And just got a great condo opportunity when it comes to living near that fun place and utilizing all of those world-class resort amenities there. So you kind of have a idea of all the places where Orlando is ranking for hottest housing markets as of this beginning quarter 2025. So the one that cracked the top 10 here, of course, and then Monteverde also in number 31, and then we have as well number 78. So congratulations to us for just continuing to be an enticing, enjoyable lifestyle for the country.
It is. There's a lot, and there's a lot more communities like this. I mean, they're all over Central Florida, and all of them have, they're unique in some ways, and they just offer everything that goes with living in Florida, right?
Yeah, they do. They do
They
are
just really
a
do.
slice of a microcosm of like the Florida experience and
Mhm,
proximity to so much of the best of all of the state has to offer with its environments and its communities.
mhm.
So just we also like to just touch on things to do with Disney and this nice little Instagram page, Love Park Trends, just had an interesting perspective that it shared that Disney has created over 20 summer discounts in response to people commenting on the increasing costs of admission when it comes to the inflation and such that we're seeing. So there has been some incentives creative to have people make the park accessible and still plan trips. And that includes a span here. If you want to look at their summer discounts for 2025, it includes deals on kids tickets with up to 50% off for those ages 3 to 9 for visits, and 3-day 3 park tickets for people who are on a stay and commit for a longer amount of time, and then even discounts pertaining to the hotels if you're planning to make a vacation to Disney in the summer, 30% off of rooms for the early summer, and then even for the late summer fall discounts as well. Annual pass holders, of course, get savings when you commit to a year of Disney experiences, as well as just dining plans that you can look into. So, hey, just kind of fun to see that there are some seasonal discounts that you can do to enjoy when you're planning to, you know, use the summer vacation. The kids off school, they're all going to want to see the mouse at some point, right?
The
And
mouse or the mouses?
the mice, Minnie and Mickey. And in addition to that, you had an update on just kind of laying out the Epcot concert series that's still going on. There's still some chances for grown-ups to enjoy the parks as well and enjoy the Flower and Garden Festival as well as concerts.
Oh yeah, Epcot is beautiful this time of year with Flower and Garden. And then I just wanted to recap on a piece we did a few weeks ago about all of these amazing concerts that they have. There's still concerts every weekend between now and even on some weekdays between now and the 2nd of June. And I was on there on that site this afternoon, and there's still opportunities to make dining reservations. They're not necessarily at 5 o'clock or 6 o'clock, but if you're going to be in Epcot, you could make a dining reservation for any time during the day, and it would still guarantee you a better seat at one of the 3 concerts that evening. So yeah, just go on there, peruse. It's very simple, and you can choose the restaurant and make your reservation. They don't charge you anything to sign up and to get yourself scheduled. So yeah, that's the one that my husband and I have reservations for.
Oh yeah,
Wicked Kingdom. They are so good, and so they're going to be there on June 1st and June 2nd.
you
So we're
planning
going to
planning a
other
month
ones
ahead.
between now and there. Yeah, but that's the one I made dinner reservations for. Yeah, super fun.
That's great.
So and then after that you stay and watch the Luminous, or is it Luminous? Yes. And I'm trying to remember what fireworks are called which. The fireworks show there that is the story of us, and it's incredible over the lake there. So in the international circle, it's really great. So you've seen that, haven't
No,
you?
I haven't had a chance. I haven't gotten over
Oh,
there in a little
you
while.
gotta go.
I've been busy taking care of people's housing needs.
Yes, yes, but you have to have time for yourself. You have to do that. So,
Yes.
but that's,
We,
in my opinion, it's the best fireworks show that Disney does. Um,
oh,
but
wow.
everybody has their favorite. So that just happens to be mine.
Awesome. Thank you for sharing. We love to get everyone's input on all things Disney, and feel free to let us know in the chat what your favorite fireworks show is, or what your favorite attraction or upcoming concert for Disney is. If you've
Yeah.
already booked some tickets to Epcot. And with that, I think that spans all that we had prepared to cover. Just going to monitor the chat one more time, make sure I
Okay.
got everybody who said hello to us. I think so. And of course, we just invite you to message us with any other real estate inquiries. That's what our phone numbers are
Mhm.
here. The chat and the comments go on forever with our numbers here available for you. That's how we do it. So please hit the like button and subscribe. It helps us in the algorithm. It really boosts our ability to get exposure to everyone else who's looking for real estate in Central Florida on YouTube. When you engage with us that way, we're on the path to 10,000 subscribers, and want to be able to do our best to have fuel to keep delivering the good content.
Yes, definitely.
And with that, I'll throw it over to Kim Hawk, the fairy godmother of real estate, to sign us out. Take care, everyone.
Good night,
There's
everybody.
a Friday
Take care.
show at 1:30 as well.
Make sure that you subscribe and like so that we can continue to give you up-to-date information on all things that are going around the 25-mile radius of Cinderella's Castle, because this is truly a magical place to live.